Hey everyone, Blue Shadow RP here, recording some Geometry Dash, and yes, finally I have obtained some way of recording mobile devices. Basically, all I needed to obtain, I already had the Elgato to record, my consoles like the Wii U and all that, but I just needed one more thing. It was called like a Apple Lightning adapter or something like that, so I can actually record on my phone. So I'm playing this on my phone, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but today I'm actually gonna be redoing my Geometry Dash gameplay, which I did like a long time ago. And before we begin, I'd just like to say that I'm also recording with a new microphone as well. This is the Blue Yeti microphone. I don't know if you can notice it, but yeah, it's the new mic that I just got, and I only played up to level 11, which is Clutter Funk, because I'm trying to still get the hang of this level. It is pretty kind of difficult. Still haven't played through any of the other levels, so I got 0% on those. But yeah, but today we're just going to be doing some simple Geometry Dash gameplay. I'm just going to be playing through some of the levels, trying to not die, because yes, this is my second recording of this. I actually didn't die in the second recording, but my phone was actually on silent, meaning that there would be no game audio. So I was pretty upset about that, but you know what? That's just life. I mean, we all screw up all the time, so I was gonna do this once more, so we're gonna do some Geometry Dash gameplay, and here we go. Stereo Madness, let's do it. So the thing with Geometry Dash and basically the game, that each level, kind of introduces a new mechanic to the game. Now, in the Impossible game, which I also plan on redoing, it didn't really have this gliding segment thing, so that's something new that Geometry Dash offers. It's this gliding segment thing, or flying, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, you just you put your finger on the screen, and it flies up, but if you release it, then it falls down. Also, in these levels, you also have 3 coins that you can collect. Also, collecting 30 coins also unlocks a new level, which is actually a really hard level, which I have not even started yet, but I unlocked it anyways. And I also collected all 3 coins in the first 10 levels, so yeah, I really gotta master level 11 if I really want to do that. So I'm gonna try not to die during these, because in my last recording I did not die once, but no game audio, unfortunately, so yeah. So we have this ending gliding segment here, which is pretty easy. And that is just level 1. That's just the beginning. So moving on to level 2, which is Back on Track, which I have to admit has pretty good music for a beginning level. And it also introduces these little bounce pads, which also boost you up. Now you gotta be careful not to get on them like when they're on spikes like that. Otherwise, it just bounces you up to your death, so you do not want that. Yeah, and also I think this game runs a lot smoother than the Impossible game. The Impossible game was a bit slower in the jumps and stuff like that. And also the coins are a bit more scattered throughout the levels in Geometry Dash. There's one in the beginning, middle, and end. Yeah, there's also coins in these little flying segments, all that kind of stuff. So they really pulled out all the stunts on this game, didn't they? Yeah, but the Impossible game came out first. I think this game actually came out in August of 2013, I think. I'm not really sure, but yeah. This game is just like the Impossible game, except with a way more improvement on it, so yeah. I'm gonna be playing this game every day, probably. Alright, so that is level 2 of Geometry Dash. That wasn't too hard. Now I just gotta hope that I don't die in the next 3 levels that I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play base after base. Now this one actually, Oh yeah, and also you have these face expressions which kind of get more angry as you go on, but I thought there actually be like a lot more face expressions the first time I played this, but I guess not. But base after base I actually completed before dry out, and dry out actually felt a bit harder for me considering how it was laid out and stuff. But base after base definitely felt a lot easier than dry out, to be honest. And yes, we have also these boost things in midair that we can also tap, so it helps our block get to where it needs to be. And also this is where the music drops, and I love how the music syncs to exactly what the stage is doing, kind of like its movements, which is pretty cool. And also don't jump over those boost pads so you don't get killed. Then you go into a gliding segment, and yes, the gliding segments also do get harder as you go on each level. But then it's immediately followed up by upside down, which, why wouldn't they add upside down in this game? However, I think this upside down segment is a lot easier than dry outs, to be honest. Even though dry out was the first to have the upside down parts. Triple spikes are a lot easier in this game as well, other than the impossible game, which I also plan to redo, like I said before, but yeah. Anyways, that's level 5. Moving on to level 8, which is Time Machine. Actually, one of my favorite levels because of the music. And actually, if you're wondering, yes, my intro music does come from this level, and my outro music actually comes from the practice mode of this game. And yes, there is also a practice mode, but you don't. But during practice mode, unfortunately, you don't get to listen to the awesome music. Yeah. And I actually died there. Well, that's nice. 1 death. Yeah, watch me make it after I died once, and now I'll just make myself look bad. Because I jumped too early. Yeah, and then watch me not die on the next level that I'm gonna play. I'll just be ruined by 1 death, but then it'll still be a good recording in the end. Yeah, because for some reason these videos take a lot longer to come out of the Elgato software and be processed into raw footage for editing. I don't know why, but they take longer than console game footage. And somehow they're still in the same kind of file size, kind of like around each other. Yeah, so we have upside down bits, parts that we go left in, and also the gliding segment went left. If you didn't see that, I kind of forgot to mention that. Kind of distracted by the death I had before. And also upside down going to the left. And to finish it off with a gliding segment that goes upside down, because why not? Wow, I can't believe that. Okay, I will admit that I'm a bit upset by dying a couple times to make it here. Yeah, since the last recording I didn't even die once, but now I died a couple times just to make it here. Yeah, 5 attempts. So what? Alright, the last level I'm going to record is Cycles, and just hope I don't die, otherwise there will be editing. Extra editing. Yeah, but this one also introduces another new mechanic that I think is kind of fun. And also this beginning part really wants you to die, because it actually wants you to like step on, tap things that you don't want to. But we turn into this ball thing, and then we go up and down every time we tap, so that's a new way of moving it. And then you also incorporate those. bounce all around, go up and down, the spikes. And then we go into this gliding segment that goes up and down, up and down. Also while the background changes, and then we go in upside down, right side up. And then we turn into the ball going left. What a nice combination. Then to the right again. See that? I did that on 0 tries, but Time Machine I just had to fail, didn't I? Yep. Yeah, I'm still gonna try to work on Clutterfuck though. That one's hard. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, I'm just kind of upset that I died on Time Machine, but you know, I still managed to complete the level, so I'm happy for that. So and I will also be redoing the Impossible games, so stay tuned for that. Can't wait to upload that once I start getting hang of the levels. So yeah, so if you all enjoyed, please leave a like down below. It really does help support me and support the video. And with that, I'll see you all when I do the Impossible games. So thanks so much for watching, have a wonderful day, and goodbye.